everyone, and welcome back. My name is Kaley Gray, and this is my podcast. And you probably haven't heard or seen me if you're watching on YouTube for the last couple months because I have been taking a sabbatical. It is something that I haven't done in the 4 years of doing YouTube and podcasting, and so it definitely was needed. I didn't realize how much I needed it. I was so thankful for this time. I kind of am like, what did I do in July? Because I kind of took July off just to like rest and like not do any content preparation. And then August, I have been just like hitting it hard, interviewing, just like coming up with content, doing all the things. And at first, when I was like, July, what did I do in July? And I was like, well, my new thing has been Korean dramas. And so I have been watching a lot of Netflix. And so not proud of it because I watched 22 episodes in like 3 days one time. And so, but it was a really good rest. Also in July, I took a lot of time of praying and just trying to figure out next steps of like, I knew I was going to relaunch the podcast and everything this fall, but was just kind of like wondering what I was going to do. And so I'm not even joking, like literally August 1st, God just kind of started like speaking to me. Like I had been praying the whole month of July thinking like maybe he was going to give me something. He literally waited until August 1st because like in my mind I had said, I'm taking the whole month of July off. So it's just like so crazy. August 1st, I just started like contemplating everything. I'm like, oh my goodness, I feel like I need to change the name of my podcast and maybe, just the reason. I'll explain more about the reason and everything, but it was just like so crazy. So, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I am supposed to be doing stuff in 2 weeks. I'm recording in 2 weeks and you want me to change everything now. And so I knew I was going to kind of relaunch in September. And now we're going to have rebranding as well. So most of you know I kind of had been doing YouTube a lot, just talking about my life, faith, and relationships and dating. And so on my YouTube channel, Kaley Gray, which I am keeping, so you will be able to watch all of my content there. But I have a podcast called Let's Talk About Dating with Kaley Gray, and I have 3 seasons of that. And so this September, I've really felt like I was supposed to focus more on podcasting, and but I'll still have the YouTube. Like you'll still get to see the interviews and everything there on YouTube. And so as you can see, got new equipment and everything, which is really exciting. Got some like amazing guests lined up for this fall that I can't wait to have you to hear. And so then after much prayer on August 1st, when God's like telling me to like change the name, literally like right before I went to bed, I got the name We're Talking About. And so it's going to be like, we're talking about blank because, we're talking about it. We're talking about all these different topics and different things. And so with that, I really wanted this podcast because my thing is I see long-term, I see in the future, and I wanted to be able to stay doing this podcast even in the future. Like when I become engaged or married or like motherhood, like if like God has still called me to do podcasting, like I wanted a podcast where I could be able to talk about other things other than just dating and relationships. So of course, right now in this season, we are going to still talk about dating and relationships and singleness and all the things, but we're gonna be talking, and so we're gonna talk about other stuff as well and the future. And so I'm really excited. I really felt like it was a way for me to just prepare for the future and not have to do another one of these like relaunches, rebrand, and not lose everything that I had. And so I'm really excited about it. And so stay tuned. I can't wait for this September. Be sure to subscribe on all platforms. And like I said, you'll be able to also watch on YouTube, and be sure to follow me on my other social media platforms and stay connected. And so I can't wait for September launch, and we're going to talk about something.